Good morning from our homestead. Today we are moving our extra roosters that we have for processing over with the meat chickens. They are a little bit behind just because they are obviously dual purpose and they grow at a slower rate than the meat chickens, who are obviously grown for processing for meat.
Yeah.
So we're going to move those, and we're going to bring you along to show you how we're going to move them and show you how big our I call them meaties, how big they got, and we'll show you how we do pasture rotation with our chickens.
Not only are we getting to move the chickens today, but also we get a bunch of compost that we've accumulated in our brooders, so we'll find a place for that today too as well.
Yes, I forgot about that. We do have a lot of compost that we've gotten from the few weeks of having the meaties and the additional dual purpose roosters in their brooder that we've built. And be sure to check out that video of a DIY brooder if you haven't looked at that already. I'll be sure to link it below. But yes, our compost, I'm excited about that to have for our garden. And also we have them in one of our hay fields to help also fertilize that as well.
Yeah, that'll help out a bunch.
All right, you ready to move them?
Yep, let's move them.
All right, let's move them. Here, how big our meaties are. You can see how big they've gotten. Now time to add the roosters. Well, the dual purpose roosters, they are the Barred Rocks and some olive acre roosters that I have. We'll go ahead and get them in here with them. Now we hauled them with a tote with holes in it to haul them since they are a distance from the house.
Figure it out.
We're going to get a meat.
Okay, number 2, or round 2. There you go, guys.
Slide on out. Come on.
We'll show you with one fence how we're going to move them so you don't have to have multiple fences. And we're just going to basically kind of scoot them up.
I can't very see you that well.
That's okay. Don't move it, bud. I think I got it set up good.
I got to the clouds. Up there. There you go. Guys, look at this pretty leaf I found. Ain't it pretty, guys?
Anyway, so now that we got our fence moved, it is possible to move your chickens with just one fence. So basically what we did is that we scooted the fence all the way up to the house once we moved it and just got it close and then moved this side. So just here's house, fence, and then you just move the fence up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So now that it's done, we're gonna go ahead and feed them. And
it's nice to have a couple little helpers around here to help move the fence.
Our children help us on the farm. They enjoy helping and learning and being with the animals. So these are the Freedom Rangers, Red Rangers. They are the meat chickens and they like to forage, as you can see, which is what we wanted. And then we also started to ferment our feed. Oh. And Justin's going to dump that for them.
I'm just going to dump it right on this rock here.
Well, no, you want it in the dirt.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well, I'll dump it right here in this kind of hole right here.
No, you want the earth to get it, so to drain it. Here, chick, 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 chick. I spread it, yeah.
Spread it out just a little bit. They'll figure it out and they'll smell it and figure it out.
Yep, well, one's already eating it.
Yep.
So we're using this Premier One. It's a IntelliShock 60 for our meat chickens here. This thing is very simple to hook up. So you put the, well, I'll kind of explain it. So you got the grounding rod on the bottom. So you put the ground wire onto the rod, hook the ground to the black negative, hook the red to the positive. Basically you just kind of put it in the ground there, kind of angle it up towards the sun. I have to adjust this a little bit. You clip this onto the fence here before you turn it on, of course.
Of course.
And just hit the button on the back. And if it's good and charged up, it'll flash green.
I don't know if I got, okay, maybe I got it. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll tell you the level of the battery there, but just make sure this is facing south, southeast, solar panel. Yeah.
To get the most sun exposure.
Yeah, up here.
Thanks for joining us on this beautiful day here at our homestead as we moved our dual purpose breeds with our meaties, and also as we moved their house, their shelter,
yeah,
and also their fence. If you haven't seen our DIY chicken tractor build, I'll link that in the description below, so be sure to check that out also. And if you happen to see the brick underneath it, it was because we had a storm come for a few hours and we just wanted to have extra reinforcement just in case.
Yeah.
We didn't want the tractor to fall down.
We just don't want to get trapped in there.
Yes, we'd rather be safe than sorry. So that's what that is. But again, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to our channel. And thanks again, guys. God bless.
See you in the next video.